Or lose tonight. Some are already saying Gareth Southgate should get a medal, even maybe a knighthood. What do you think about that? Well, it's a time when the country is divided through its politics, of course. The England manager is certainly uniting us through football and maybe fashion. Would it be such a bad idea? Perhaps not. Here to talk it over is Queen's Honours expert, Mark Llewellyn-Slade. So, Mark, I mean, he is only doing his job, isn't he?
Some people actually, would agree with you there. I think if he can go all the way, or the team can go all the way, then he'll be in line for a knighthood. If they crash and burn tonight, though, I think it'll be difficult to give him a high-end honour like that. And, of course, Clive Woodward was given a knighthood when the rugby team, the England rugby team, went all the way. So why not Gareth? There's a precedent there.
I mean, that's the problem with football, isn't it? You can be a hero 1 minute, but you can go to zero very quickly.
Yeah, the million-dollar question, I think, is, has he gone above and beyond the call of duty? Because people don't get honours for simply doing their job, or they shouldn't, at least. And there is a school of thought that says these guys are overpaid, underworked young men, and they should reasonably be expected to get this far. But I think if they get to the final, it'll be a different story and people will generally think, yes, he deserves a Gong.
Yeah, so it's interesting that you talk about the criteria. What are the criteria for getting a knighthood?
Well, there's two types of people that tend to get honours. Firstly, selfless giving people, so community and charity-orientated people and philanthropists and such like. And the other type are leaders in their field. So they might be eminent surgeons, lawyers, academics, entrepreneurs, footballers, of course, actors, pop stars. They all have one thing in common, which is they've gone that bit extra. You don't get a Gong for simply turning up at 9 in the morning and leaving at 5. You've got to do something exceptional.
Yeah.
And the question is, where is the line in the sand in terms of Gareth being exceptional? Is he exceptional already, or will he be if we win the World Cup?
Yeah, and I think we have to remember as well, so Bobby Robson, for example, I mean, he didn't get a knighthood for sort of 20 years, did he, after the World Cup?
No, you have to deliver for a sustained period of time to get an honour. You don't tend to get it for a single achievement, and Gareth's only been at the helm, as it were, for about 2 years. And to be fair, I think this is his first notable achievement in those 2 years. So perhaps the Honours Secretariat will think, actually, we need to see a little bit more from him before we give him a knighthood. Or they might give him a lower honour.
Well, I was going to say that. It could be that the team come back and are given a lower honour and then see how things pan out over the next few years, see how England do next time round.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, that. Do you give the whole team, say, an MBE, a lower-end honour, if we win the World Cup? But then is that fair? Some players have played 90-odd minutes of every game, and other players have played a couple of minutes as subs. Should they all get the same level of honour? Or should Harry Kane, for example, get a higher honour if he wins the Golden Boot? Or should the goalie get a higher honour because he saved our bacon?
It all gets very tricky, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. Mark, great to speak to you. You should get a Gong for wearing your waistcoat on Waistcoat Wednesday.
Why, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. All right, nice to see you. Enjoy the football later on tonight, whether you are watching it in